I never believed in curses, at least not until I encountered the porcelain doll that now occupies the darkest corner of my attic. It came into my possession during a yard sale, a dusty relic with a cracked face and missing one eye. The seller's voice was shaky as he recounted the tale behind it. They said it was cursed, bringing misfortune to those who held it. I laughed it off, dismissing it as mere superstition. But as I placed the doll on a shelf, I felt a chill crawl down my spine, a creeping sense of dread that settled over me like a heavy fog. That night, as I lay in bed, I could hear the faintest whispers drifting from the attic, the sound almost like a child's giggle. I thought it was the wind playing tricks, but the giggle grew louder, more insistent. Sleep eluded me as I lay there, heart racing, eyes darting toward the ceiling, listening. Come morning, I summoned enough courage to investigate, but when I opened the attic door, an intense wave of cold air blasted me and I stumbled back. The doll sat innocently on the shelf, shrouded in shadows, but I knew something had changed. Over the following days, odd occurrences plagued my home. Objects would vanish only to reappear in unusual places, and each day I found the doll positioned differently, its one remaining eye seemingly following me. I began to research its history, discovering that previous owners had reported strange happenings and deep emotional turmoil after bringing it home. A growing pit of anxiety clawed at me as I realized they had all experienced personal tragedies after acquiring it. The whispers in the night intensified, and the laughter morphed into cries, agonizing, painful wails that echoed through the walls. Desperate to rid myself of its presence, I set it outside one night, leaving it near the curb. But when I awoke the next morning, it was staring back at me from its shelf, impossibly back inside. I felt a darkness wrap around my heart, an inexorable pull toward the puppet string of its curse. The last glimpse I caught of my reflection in the mirror showed a shadow lurking behind me, dark and malevolent. My heart pounded against my ribcage as the laughter erupted again, louder, more sinister. I finally understood. The doll was not simply an object. It was a vessel of something ancient and hungry, forever binding its fate with mine. The true horror? I feared I was the next chapter in its twisted story, trapped by the curse staring back at me through that cracked porcelain vase.